Hi friends, this is Sherry Eldridge, your adoption coach, with my new best friend in the world of adoption, Karrie. She aged out of the foster care system and has led an incredible life, and I just like her to tell you her story so that you can be blessed as well. So Karrie, tell us what it was like to be a foster child.
I did not have a great experience. Mine was terrible, actually. I didn't feel part of any family. I just felt like I was just a piece of furniture. The first home, I wasn't allowed to even sit on the furniture. I wasn't allowed to interact with the other kids. I was called that. So I did not feel that connection. I wasn't told, good job, I love you. There was no support. The second foster home, I started to fall in love and got very scared because I thought, that's painful, I can't do that. Yeah. So I left. The third foster home, I think she just was done. And I can understand that, but it still hurt. I was getting ready to graduate high school, had dreams of being a teacher, and was told, you're too stupid, and who's going to pay for school anyways? It's not going to be me. And when you're told that you're stupid your whole life, and then someone that's supposed to take care of you when you need it the most says, yeah, you're really stupid, can't believe it. So as soon as I graduated, I wasn't even 18 yet. Gotta go.
Out on your own,
yes.
With nobody to help you, nobody to mentor you or anything.
Just me.
So what did you do?
I slept in my car for a couple weeks. Had to figure out what was the best for me, and go back to that saying, it's not what you're called, it's what you answer to. And that
I love
had
that.
to really, really get down into my core. And I went home. I had no other place to go. So I went home and I worked and worked and worked and knew that I wanted something. Didn't really know what I could get at that time. But knew that it was something better. And got married. As soon as I turned 18, I got married.
A fellow adoptee, right?
He was just adopted a few years ago, but he was in foster care, and he joined the Navy, and I thought, okay, well, this is the start, and I just held on to the hope that I'm going to be the best that I can be at whatever I do. And I was terrified to be a mom, but that was what I wanted to be. So I took parenting classes on my own because I did not want to repeat anything. Had 3 great kids. Worked. Didn't trust anyone with my kids. So I would babysit during the day and do the high five when my husband would come home, and then I would go off to my job. And when we came to a point where we were financially ready to add a very huge addition to our hearts, we became foster parents. And at the beginning, I didn't want to adopt. I didn't know if I would be able to do that. And Nicholas came through the front door, and it was like a bolt of lightning went from my head to my toes and back up, and cool. That was it. I was in love, and if he didn't go home, he wasn't going to. We since have, whether they have our last name or not, it's irrelevant, but we've had 30 kids in our home.
30 kids.
And
did they come home at the holiday and stuff? Or
we
write letters, or
some of them still keep in contact with Facebook, and but they've all drilled themselves into it, so they're there, whether or not I can talk to them.
Yeah.
They're there.
They know they've got a place to go.
They do.
Or they have a family.
They do.
Yeah.
We've adopted 3 children. I should say they've adopted us.
How old are they?
They are 9, 6, and 5 now. And the oldest is 9. So he's amazing. They've taught me more than I ever. The dream of being a teacher has changed, and I didn't think that I would even be here, even close to here at this point in my life. And this is a dream that I didn't realize I had.
Wow.
So this is, I'm living my dream.
Oh, that is so cool.
I do not buy the abusive suits. You pick yourself
Yes.
up, you dust yourself off, and if you have to pick yourself up 20 times, you do it.
Right.
That
Choice,
first
right?
time is going to be it.
And there was a lot of abuse, right?
It was.
Yeah. And to work through that, you somehow had a hope that you could make it through. You had that inner strength. What's the secret to your inner strength?
I think part of it is I'm going to prove you wrong, and part of it is there's always something better, and I'm content I'm worth getting it.
Yes.
So
That self-worth.
it was convincing myself when I was very young that I was worthy, and then implementing it.
Wow, what a gift. You know, realizing that as a child. I think God was taking care of you all along. Yes. And what an amazing story. And I'm sure it will be a blessing to anybody that watches this YouTube.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so. I do too. Thanks.
So